The issue of affordable housing is causing serious debate among Kenyans. In this video, I want us to listen to Marsabit Senator, who has brought a very interesting dynamic to the whole issue of affordable housing. Are the houses really affordable? Before we listen to the senator, let me say this. Uhuru Kenyatta was building these houses without Kenyans being forced to pay for the houses. And there was no drama the way we are seeing it today, where people are being chased away from their parcels of land to put up these houses. Uhuru built these houses in silence, and nobody was forced to pay to build the houses. Upon William Ruto coming to power, he has forced Kenyans to pay what we call a housing levy. And parcels of land are being taken forcefully from Kenyans. So your land is being taken away, and you are also being forced to pay to build that house. And the most unfortunate bit about it is that the houses that are ready are being sold at the market rate. So you pay tax to build the houses. Upon the houses being concluded, you buy them at the market rates. That's very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Before we dig deep, let's listen to the senator.
Honorable Speaker, this issue of affordable housing is a scam. Why am I saying it's a scam, Honorable Speaker? If you look at the government giving land for free, number one, the same government is giving tax-free building materials. Same government is giving value-added taxes free. And also transferring that land is free of charge. And how, I don't know what kind of calculation they're making. After giving free government land, which is a public land, to an individual, and then that individual builds properties at not affordable price, but at an affordable price, commercial price. Mr. Speaker, if you go today, Honorable Lomonen is my witness. He bought 104 square meter property in Great Wall. He bought 2 maisonettes, 2 apartments, at the cost of 3.5 million shillings. He has documents. I am his witness. And if you look at 104, you divide 3.5 million, divide by 104, you are getting that land at 34,000 shillings, 34,000 per square meter. So why should somebody tell me that after giving this land for free, this land, the price should go to 90,000 per square meter? I don't know why. Honorable Speaker, lastly, in that committee, my view was that the government has lost land to fraudsters in the name of developers. The Speaker, I will tell you today, after 10 years, there is no land that will be left for Kenyans to use because all the land that is supposed to be developed by the government has been taken over by fraudsters pretending to be developers. The Speaker, my view was in that committee, although I was a minority, had a minority view, was this matter should be subjected to Anti-Corruption Authority, EACC. If the President can hear me, he should stop all developments purported as being affordable housing. There is nothing like affordable, Honorable Speaker. These are crooks, thieves, and calculated move of stealing from this country.
The senator believes this is a very big scam that should be stopped by all means. About 2 weeks ago, the government of Kenya announced that it was selling some housing units in Nakuru. You can now own one of the government's affordable housing units for Kenya shillings 3,150,000 or Kenya shillings 4,250,000. This is the price tag for the sale of President William Ruto's houses in Bondeni, Nakuru County, as indicated in an advertisement by the Ministry of Lands and Housing on Tuesday, January 9, 2024. So the houses, according to what was announced by the Ministry of Lands, 2-bedroom goes for 3.15, 3-bedroom goes for 4.25. If you check at the market rates, that's the range. In fact, you can just Google, do your own research, and you'll realize that that's the range. That's the range, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening here? Let's dig deep. There is no doubt that there is corruption in this thing. And just as I've been explaining in my videos, we have rogue elements in this government who are hell-bent on making sure they steal from Kenyans. There is no doubt about that. If only you look at it keenly, that's coming out. And I'm saying that because we've been hearing of rumors and allegations of corruption in this government. And looking at the individuals holding top government positions in this government, most of them don't qualify holding those public offices. They are corrupt, and some were charged and accused of all manner of vices. So it is true, we have rogue elements in this government hell-bent on stealing from Kenyans. And then secondly, why is it that Ruto is not listening to Kenyans? Kenyans have spoke very, very loudly that they are not interested in these housing units. They don't want to be forced to build these housing units. And the court has also pronounced itself. Why is this government ignoring all that and forcefully continuing to deduct money from Kenyans to build these houses, which Kenyans will now then again buy at the market rates? That is a little bit fishy, and it exposes that there might be some strong interests in these housing units. And we were told that they were to be for hustlers. For you to own these houses on a rental basis, where you rent and then you own the house, you'll be required to pay a monthly rent of not less than 18,000 Kenya shillings. I don't think a hustler can afford that. So it's a fact that these houses will be built, and those who will own them are dynasties with the links to government officials. That's something coming out very, very clearly from this. Above all, as I conclude, there is no doubt that in the next coming years, very many Kenyans will be rendered homeless. And this is something I keep on explaining here. They are being driven away from their houses, being lied to that houses are being built for them. After some years, they will be rendered homeless without houses. And not only homeless, but also broke. So this is just a scheme to rob from Kenyans and to make them poorer than they were. And for those who might be celebrating, there is a bill in parliament being pushed by Kimani Ichung'wah. That bill has it that now the salaried Kenyans and those not salaried are now going to be deducted money. They will pay a certain amount for the building of these houses. So the ones who are celebrating that they will not be paying, a new bill is in parliament. The bill stipulates salaried Kenyans and those in informal sector will be required to pay. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you.